G'day everyone, I'm Voodoo, hope you've all been well. Let's get into today's video. It is round 11 and this is another tips and rips video. So, before getting into the tips, how did your tips go last week? Ours did pretty well. I got 7 from 9, so the only couple, I think, first game I got wrong, and then the last game, I didn't pick my West Coast to win, and I was happily surprised. So, let's get into round 11 tips. This is obviously the second week of the Indigenous Round, so all those sides that played away will now get to play home. So, starting off on Thursday night, we have Western Bulldogs and Sydney. Sydney are flying, let's just say it. Bulldogs, yeah, they've been playing a little bit better, but I don't see them beating Sydney. The Swans will have to give us something very bad to make us not believe in what they're doing, because they're doing whatever they're doing it right. All right, next we got Fremantle and Collingwood on Friday night. It's at the Optus Stadium in Perth. I still think the Flyers will win this one. Yeah, I don't know if Fremantle are a good enough side to beat Collingwood. Even on their best day, I think they'll struggle. So, yeah, I don't think so. All right, we've got North and Port. That one's down in Hobart, I believe. So, yeah, they still won't win. Port should win this. North are, yeah, not great, are they? So that's about all you can say. All right, next we've got Carlton and Gold Coast. Would you believe Gold Coast are actually higher on the ladder than Carlton? I think they're 8th and 10th at the moment. So, yeah, that's different. Saying that, it's away from home. Gold Coast have a massive win last week. Not home, but they played Northern Territory. Home away from home, I guess you should say. But I think the Blues will bounce back, and I think they might win this one. So I'll go for them. Next, we've got Geelong and Giants. Surprisingly enough, Geelong have lost their last 3 games, but they're still 3rd on the ladder. I think GWS have lost their last 3 as well, and they're 6th on the ladder. So, battle for, I guess, who can get out of their form slump. So, this one really depends if Geelong gets some of their players back, like their whole forward line. They looked a little bit shaky going into the forward line. Ooh, it's probably the hardest one to pick, I think. I'm gonna go Geelong. I think the Cats might win this one. It's at home at the was it GMHBA Stadium? So I think they might pick the Giants. Oh, it's a hard one to pick though. This one, Richmond and Essendon shouldn't be hard to pick. Bombers are absolutely murdering teams. Well, not murdering, but they're cruising. They're second on the ladder at the moment, and I think they should account for Richmond this week. So yeah, I don't see them losing to Richmond, but stranger things have happened. We've got Hawthorn and Brisbane. Brisbane finding some form, and Hawthorn just got picked in the last 2 seconds of the game. A very, very lucky Port goal in the last couple of seconds. Saying that, I think the Lions should win this one. They're in a bit of form. They are obviously grand finals from last year. I think they should bounce back. Next, we've got Melbourne and St Kilda. Speaking of bouncing back, I think the Demons will bounce back after their shock loss against the Eagles. And last but not least, Crows versus Eagles. If you said at the start of the year who's going to win this, you'd emphatically say Crows. But coming to this game, it's a lot closer than you'd actually think. West Coast have done pretty well here in Adelaide. So, will they win? I don't think so. I think Crows are a different beast at home, and I do think they will bounce back from their loss last week. There we go. All right, so that is my tips for round 11. I've got the Swans, the Pies, and the Port, Blues, Cats, Bombers, Lions, Demons, and Crows. So you have to let me know if those tips look good to you. All right, let's get into the rips portion now that we've tipped the winners, hopefully for this week. Let's get into the packs. All right, I've got a bit of a variety of packs this week again. After last week, getting a little bit shafted from the hobby packs of Footy Stars. Let's see if we can get something from just the original Footy Stars. Here we go. All right. First off the bat, we have a Footy Heads for Shy Bolton. And under that, we have a Josh Ward from Hawthorn. In the Luminous. Very nice and shiny. And then, obviously, a couple of base packs. Open up another one. See if I can find the... here we go. Oh, it doesn't want to open today. Hopefully that's a good sign. Usually the harder they are, they open, the better the reward. Well, that's what I say to myself anyway. All right, we have Jack Steele. There we go in the St Kilda Colour Thunderbolts. That one is numbered. Number 40 of 599. So a fairly low number, and it looks pretty decent as well in that colours. All right, let's open up some TeamCoach. See if we can get something. I haven't had much luck since the start of the year in TeamCoach. See if we can change that luck now. We've got Jordan Dawson in the silver for Adelaide. Also got Isaac Quaynor. We do have a Star Powers. These aren't as they don't come up as often as they did last year, unfortunately. And then underneath that, we have a Port Ollie Wines, who had a heart palpitation, I think it was, in the half of the first half of the game. So he had to get subbed out. So there we go. All right. Now let's open up a second pack. See what else we can grab from this. All right, we've got an Angus Brayshaw, obviously retired now. Put that there, put that under the top. And a Tim Taranto. Underneath that, we have a Best and Fairest for Josh Dacos. And a Fremantle Luke Jackson. Obviously just the base Scanlons. So there we go. All right, we've got one more pack. Let's see if we can get something cool from the hobby pack of Footy Stars. Like I said last week, if you watched that. Didn't get too much good stuff from that. 4 packs, 2 of them were base. Oh, doesn't want to open. So let's hopefully we've broken the luck on the hobby packs and we get something good from this one today. All right, quickly go through the base. Let's just have a quick peek. I think we've got another base pack. Jack Viney and that one's sticky, and Max Holmes. And yes, unfortunately, the luck continues with the base pack of the hobbies. Not giving us any of the goodies, unfortunately, just the Illuminous. So, there we go. There's the opening for the week. Got some decent cards, like you say, like 5 packs, bit of variety, and you get so many hits now. It's a very good money. All right, there we go. That was tips and rips for round 11. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. How'd you go last week? And do you reckon tips? What are your tips this week? But besides that, I think I'll leave you there. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your day. Cheers.